Hi, I'm Tamisha Burgess, CEO and founder of Synergy Plus IDD Compliance Technology, as well as author of Me Too Shifting the Narrative, a new thought perspective on turning pain into power. It's an article that's on my LinkedIn. I'm also the creator of Fireside Chats for Global Women and Phoenix Rising Exclusives. Now, this proposal and PowerPoint that you're about to view, I'm so excited about. This is a mission for women and girls who want another choice. Now, you'll know exactly what that means once you view the proposal and view the PowerPoint. I'm so excited for you guys to take a gander at it. It is a unique mission, and it is for a bespoke group of women and girls. Last year, 2019, I conducted my first international chat on Fireside Chats for Global Women. I spoke with a phenomenal woman by the name of Salsabila Al-Harbi, all the way from Saudi Arabia. She joined me around the fireside, digitally, of course. We discussed topics of women empowerment, women in business, and shattering the glass ceiling. We got quite a few great reviews nationally and internationally. So good that we decided to converse again, privately, of course. And Salsabila asked me some burning questions that seem to parallel a lot of the concerns that women and girls have, not only in her kingdom, but in neighboring countries as well. Questions of self-worth, questions of women who desire to hold male-driven positions in politics. And we also discussed the heinous practices of childhood marriage and FGM. I wrote an article titled Fear of Feminine Power is a Mental Disorder. I won't go into detail about all of the facts that are in that article, but you will have a chance to take a look at that as well. I did include that in this proposal, in this PowerPoint that you're gonna be viewing. But fear of feminine power is a mental disorder highlights some global research statistics and my analysis on the idea that those who continue to force the practices of childhood marriage and FGM may indeed be suffering from a mental disorder themselves, one that we have yet to explore the realms of. But I digress. This mission for women and girls who want another choice is for a unique, bespoke group of women and girls who are ready to defy the odds of traditions in their own lives, who are ready to defy the odds of everything that they've almost ever been taught about themselves and about the world around them. Women and girls who are ready to push the envelopes in their own lives and set new standards for living. But as we all know, there's a stigma around women and girls who desire to empower themselves from the inside out. And because of this stigma, women and girls in our neighboring countries go into hiding, masking, disguising, masking and hiding their intellect, their power, their beauty, their ideas, right? They go into hiding for fear of mockery, slander, exile, and even murder in some cases, considering the case of former Maldivian Vogue model, she was 21 years old. Her name was Rada Atif, and she reportedly committed suicide in her country. But close reports from her friends and her family, her parents, say otherwise. Other reports suggest that Rada was indeed murdered by Muslim extremists for not wearing traditional Muslim wear while in public. So there are cases like this where women and girls are afraid and go into hiding when they do desire to push the envelopes in their own lives. And going into hiding produces these angsts of depression and anxiety, closing themselves off, masking their intellect, their abilities, their power, their creation, their sensuality, their magnetism, literally pressing down, suppressing who they truly are, creates these inner worlds of turmoil, causing depression and anxiety. Depression and anxiety are symptoms of harboring thoughts, emotions, and ideals, hiding, literally closing themselves off from fear of being judged, from fear of being rejected, from fear of exile, and even fear of murder, continuously perpetuating these inner worlds of mental health disorders. One that we have the power and the knowledge and the new information to do away with. So, what's the solution? Well, for me and so many other women and girls who are waiting for the opportunity to express and to expose themselves, and expose themselves in ways meaning no longer being in hiding about who they are and their intellect and their power and their beauty, is to provide safe havens. In this proposal, in this PowerPoint, you're going to be able to get the details about what these safe havens will encompass, what they'll look like, again, for those unique, bespoke women and girls who are ready to set standards of living in their own lives and who just need a foundation in which to do that. They need the protection, they need to be equipped, and they need the place in which they can do that, in which they feel comfortable enough to expose and bear their deepest truths. With this mission, with this initiative, it serves to equip and protect her who says no to turning the other cheek. American physician Alexander Lowen, in The Voice of the Body, states, and I'm going to read this to you. In The Voice of the Body states, when a person sacrifices their right to self-expression, self-realization for the sake of survival, their very survival is endangered. Not from without, but from within. With the surrender of the right to self-expression, the meaning of life is lost. This is not a psychological phenomenon only. Self-expression is the direct and immediate manifestation of the life force of an individual. Self-expression is equivalent to life expression, and a life that isn't expressed isn't being lived, and this leads to a slow death. Now, taking Alexander's quote into consideration, and as that parallels with the issues that are highlighted in this proposal, and some of which I'm discussing now, cutting a woman off and creating divide between herself and her body isn't just a slow death, it's murder. Cutting a woman off and creating a divide between herself and her creations, herself and her ideas, herself and her ability to thrive isn't just a slow death, but it's murder. It's a murderous crime imposed on her by those who fear her and by those who fear her power. And enough is enough. With that being said, I've decided to partner with those missions, organizations, new rise of empathic world leaders who align with the mission of not turning a blind eye. This is for those women and girls who is done with hiding her power, done with masking and hiding her intellect, done with masking and hiding her beauty. Those women and girls who have been affected by the heinous acts of childhood marriage and FGM, and those who typically traditional approaches to mental health treatment just isn't working. This is new information, and now I'm sharing that mission abroad. I look forward to your feedback after reading through this proposal. I am sure that all of the information that's listed aligns with your mission, with your goals, and with your underlying policies of truly supporting women and girls and not just talking about the change we want to see, but also being a part of it. I'll see you soon. I'll speak with you all very, very soon, and I look forward to joining forces together. Thanks.